an anxious one for thousands of residents as Hurricane Irma moves across the Atlantic. Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis. Hurricane Irma is a powerful Category 3 storm, packing winds of 115 miles per hour as it continues moving westward. Forecasters predict that Irma will be in our area near the end of this week. This is a time to begin preparations for its possible impact. But for a clearer picture of Irma's movements, we are joined by forecaster Greg Thompson live in studio. Greg, what can you tell us about Hurricane Irma?
Hi, LaDawn, and well, a busy time in the weather center right now as Irma is all on our minds, and of course that's a powerful Category 3 storm, as you mentioned there, LaDawn. But we are asking you now, if you haven't prepared, ensure that you are reviewing your hurricane preparations for the system, as the Hurricane Center do expect it to continue on its track towards our area. Should get into the southeastern Bahamas sometime by midweek, Wednesday, Thursday time frame, and then continue to track towards the northwest. Initially, right now, the system is continuing to move slightly to the west, but that big, strong ridge of high pressure out there in the Atlantic is going to continue to keep the system moving towards the west, and eventually, once the system reaches the western periphery of that high, it's expected to make a turn. When that happens, we are still waiting to see how things are going to be shaping up out there in the open Atlantic. As you mentioned, it's a Category 3 storm right now. It's expected to intensify, becoming a Category 4 storm by Tuesday, and expected to make that gradual turn towards the northwest. And of course, as I mentioned, the southeast Bahamas, the Turks and Caicos Islands, we are asking you, urging you to make sure you have your hurricane preparation plans in place, as this storm is expected to intensify as it continues to approach our area. Possible impacts: initially it's going to be across the Les Antilles and then moving into Puerto Rico by Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. And of course, by the middle of the week, Wednesday into Thursday, the southeast Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands, you guys could possibly be seeing some tropical storm force winds. And if that system does continue on its present forecasted track, you might likely be experiencing some hurricane force winds by the end of the week. So we're asking you, once again, if you haven't prepared for the Atlantic hurricane season as the system continues to track towards the northwest, it is now time to make those plans and make sure those plans are in place. LaDawn?
So Greg, when will we know for sure Irma's impact on the Bahamas?
Irma's impact on the Bahamas is expected sometime by, well, the initial impact for the southeast Bahamas will not be felt until Wednesday, but over the course of the next couple of days, we're going to continue to monitor the system. The National Hurricane Center, all the models are actually continuing to push this storm towards the west-northwest and then eventually towards the northwest, approaching the southeastern Bahamas once again by Wednesday, Thursday time frame.